Good morning and welcome to the DebtCircle Morning Brief. I am your host Vijendra, bringing you the latest updates from the world of fixed income, debt markets, banking, and the economy. Today is Wednesday, May 13th, 2026. Let's begin with the top news making headlines today. Muka Proteins plans fundraising worth 500 million rupees through non-convertible debentures. Satin Credit Care Network will review non-convertible debenture fundraising plans on May 15th. Private credit funds are cutting loan valuations amid rising stress concerns. India's inflation remains steady at 3.48%, while risks from rising energy prices continue to increase. Trident Limited will consider raising funds through non-convertible debentures. Sudarshan Pharma Industries Limited is exploring fundraising through foreign currency convertible bonds. State Bank of India is targeting a $2 billion overseas bond raise. Aditya Birla Capital is planning a multi-tenor bond reissue. Export-Import Bank of India plans a $10.5 billion debt raise. Bajaj Housing Finance has accepted bids for a 5-year bond reissue. Bajaj Finance has also accepted bids for multi-tenor bonds. IIFL Finance has approved a 500 million rupee non-convertible debenture issuance. Fixed income investors are shifting towards short-term corporate bond funds. Indian banks are eyeing double-digit corporate credit growth. Parshvanath Developers faces insolvency proceedings over a default case worth 452 crore rupees. Indus Infra Trust's 600 crore rupee loans have retained the highest AAA rating. Indus Infra Trust has approved commercial papers worth 1000 crore rupees along with a 50,000 crore rupee fundraising plan. TARC Limited's non-convertible debenture rating has been reaffirmed at BBB- by Infomerics. Torrent Power reported profits of 2,469 crore rupees and plans debt fundraising worth 10,000 crore rupees. Nexus Select Trust has repaid debt worth 600 crore rupees, following which its rating has been withdrawn. Ugro Capital has raised 134 crore rupees through commercial papers. Philatex India's bank facilities worth 998 crore rupees have been rated AA- with a stable outlook. The merger of Piramal Finance has been approved by the NCLT, significantly boosting the company's net worth. Mankind Pharma's commercial paper rating has been reaffirmed at A1+ by ICRA. NK Global Financial Services plans a bond fundraising worth 100 crore rupees. India's banking sector loan boom is facing funding pressure amid liquidity concerns. Northeastern Development Finance Corporation is digitizing credit access for entrepreneurs across the Northeast. India's digital lending boom is driving faster credit growth along with rising risk concerns. Unifin's Capital India Limited has allotted non-convertible debentures worth 35 crore rupees through private placement. Kotak Mahindra Asset Management Company has closed a private credit AIF worth 2000 crore rupees. Now moving to the India government securities yield curve. 1-year government security stands at 5.95%, 3-year at 6.46%, 5-year at 6.81%, 7-year at 6.97%, 9-year at 6.93%, 10-year at 7.04%, 15-year at 7.36%, and the 30-year yield stands at 7.62%. Let's now look at the United States Treasury yield curve. 1-year at 3.80%, 3-year at 4.03%, 5-year at 4.12%, 7-year at 4.29%, 10-year at 4.46%, and the 30-year Treasury yield stands at 5.03%. In currency markets today, the US dollar against the Indian rupee stands at 95 rupees and 62 paise. Euro stands at 112 rupees and 17 paise. British pound at 129 rupees and 41 paise. Japanese yen at 0.61 rupees. And Chinese yuan at 14 rupees and 7 paise. Moving to commodities and market indices. 24-karat gold stands at 16,789 rupees per 10 grams. Silver is trading at 3,100 rupees per 10 grams. Crude oil is at $106.44 per barrel. Sensex closed at 74,340.38, while Nifty closed at 23,410.30. Now let's look at India's primary corporate bond issuances. Poonawalla Fincorp Limited has issued bonds worth 1,000 crore rupees with a tenure of 25 months and a coupon of 8.25%. The issue carries a AAA rating from CRISIL Ratings Limited. IIFL Samastha Finance Limited has issued 25 crore rupees worth of bonds with a tenure of 121 months and a coupon of 9.35%. The issue is rated AA by India Ratings and Research Private Limited and Infomerics. Ambium Finserv Limited has issued bonds worth 20 crore rupees with a tenure of 19 months and a coupon of 11.16%. Now moving to the auction calendar. For treasury bills, the 91-day T-bill auction size is 12,000 crore rupees. The 182-day T-bill auction size is 6,000 crore rupees. And the 364-day T-bill auction size is also 6,000 crore rupees. All treasury bill auctions will take place on May 13th with settlement on May 14th. For government securities, the 6.36% Government Security 2031 auction size is 21,000 crore rupees. The new Government Security 2066 auction size is 11,000 crore rupees. Both auctions will take place on May 15th with settlement scheduled for May 18th. And finally, here are the upcoming events for the week. Treasury Bills Auction on May 13th. Government Securities Auction on May 15th. International Conference on Taxation Policy and Economic Growth on May 17th. Mumbai International Finance Expo on May 21st. India Credit Conference 2026 on May 26th. International Conference on Global Financial Markets and Economic Policy in Lucknow on June 6th. And the IDC Financial Services Summit India on June 12th. That's all for today's DebtCircle Morning Brief. Thank you for joining us. I am Vijendra, and we'll see you again with more market insights and updates. Have a productive day ahead.